through at arm's length. The moment Supa crew break through that protection that Fnatic have in terms of the CC, their team comp is going to be much better. Have now opened up the objective. There's no one from Supa crew that can challenge. It does look like Mr. Rolls is trying to push out that top wave, but I doubt he's got the damage to take the tower down. So Fnatic, with the first big objective of the game, going to accelerate to 1,300 gold lead. There is also one other record that we need to...
Head for Selfie over Peke. Same scenario for Mr. Rolls, however low that may be, but now there's two men right on top of him. We are going to have Elise coming around the corner, but I'm not sure they can actually save Mr. Rolls. And you see, Impaler walks away, and that was all too easy. And you see Mr. Rolls there just scratching his head.
It would give you timing and positioning of Cyanide to allow you to overextend. But because they weren't doing that, Mr. Rolls was just overconfident. He didn't have the vision to be where he was. Yellow Star's coming from the back. He has a teleport. Supa crew in trouble.
They were pinging a lot. There's the black shield down. Kasing, he's going to take one for the team here. We see that his teammate Mima just running away and saying, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that one. Good TP from Soaz allows them to get
Yellow Star if another fight were to break out.
And the TP from Mima is not available, although he was down that bottom side, but was the only one from the Supa crew there. So they get themselves the kill, the dragon, and the tower down on that bottom side. They lose their top tower for the pledge. Case coming up is in range for his ultimate, and as soon as this tower goes down, they're surely going to collapse into it. There is a tower going down, and here comes the rest of the damage out of them. Mima already at less than half HP, flashes away. Ulti coming out from Peke, not quite got the range to hit Impaler, but they get the tower and they get the kill.
Fnatic are forcing objectives because they have Fnatic to be out of position. And we need to see, oh, Fnatic have gone the death bush. Mima's going to die.
Yeah, he's gone a little bit too far out of range of his teammate here, and they tried to get the bubble in for help. Actually, a flash from Mr. Rolls. That binding was coming well and truly right into his face.
SK Gaming did in the previous match.
Oh, Selfie in trouble from this one. He's got his shockwave available. He only catches Reckless with hardly any damage, and Reckless will get his second kill of the game. And just out of position. You see there, those player
song there for Kasing as Fnatic should secure another safe dragon.
Yeah, dragon not going to be a problem for them. That's the problem that the Supa crew really have, that when they've fallen behind, how do you stop specifically Xerath and Kog'Maw just hammering you at the back of the turret that you're trying to defend when you're not level on them with items? We see there, dragon number 3, so they've got plenty of vision to see if anyone will be flanking around the side of them. There, they spotted Impaler. They're going to try and nuke him down. He's going to repel here, but he's going to get stunned up with nothing else. And Yellow Star gets the mid-air kill.
That's a reverse Death Star. I'm official against Selfie, as Peke has just got a large rod difference. 1,600 gold. Reckless sitting there with 2,000 difference. BF sword and a long sword. Additional, right, long range, right to the arcane. Is someone dead? No.
Well, it might as well be. Impaler's going to have to back away to base. Oh! Reckless sniped him off. And, well, I don't think they was going to get him there, but they do manage to just land at this stage. He needs to move back across if there's a hold on to this one. Fnatic without a jungler on the other side may even think about turning. Someone's getting a little bit caught out. Got to use his wild growth there, but Selfie will actually get the kill. Mr. Rolls being nuked as well by Reckless and Peke. Another good bubble comes in. The Supa crew hold on. Good damage and a good kill.
Managed to defend, and now Supa crew, they're split. If they do this incorrectly, it could go very wrong.
Oh, bubble coming through. They've actually landed in there on towards Peke with the cocoon, but there is the repel straight away from Impaler. Blasted. Here comes the ultimate once again. Gonna go towards Impaler and then pick him off. Killing spree. Kasing also very low. It's Reckless hammering away at him, and that may just hit.
Which is why they peeled away so quickly from Dragon. And Supa crew just, they continue, they can't team fight. So it was actually quite smart of Fnatic to play fairly safely and back away, not run the risk of losing Baron. Go for the Baron bait. They've got such good siege power with Xerath. Oh, they've got Selfie.
Yeah, he's dead from this. Surely he's going to try. I was going to say flash, but that's not up. And Cyanide will lock that kill in, and that may well just be the opening of the floodgates here as they move to
this game. So it's very smart understanding of forcing Supa crew to make the move and punishing them for it.
And there we go, the nuke's coming in again. He's Peke. He's now on a rampage. Soaz is going to get dove onto here. Underneath the turret is Selfie and Mima. He just sticks on the wild growth and says, it's Baron time for us. And that is going to be with that kill onto Impaler. There's no smite there. There's no one that can even challenge this one. Fnatic going to extend their gold lead to monumental amounts.
Hadn't killed Soaz before. Didn't do it this time. Supa Hawk Crew give up the first Baron of the game. They haven't touched a dragon. They're going to get the second time. If Fnatic just decide to go for a team fight, or someone's going to just TP in, they're definitely committing to this objective.
Well, let's see. You have to feel the shockwave is where it's all going to be. That's on cooldown right now, so that needs to get up before they can even think about holding on to this turret. They've got rid of the minions right now, which makes that shockwave come back up. And that may just be a last-ditch effort from them here as the minion wave starts to pour forward. We're going to see Reckless moving in. The turret's going to go down. Mr. Rolls with the ball on him. He's going to be a bit of a stealth bomber to come through, but they've caught out Impaler once again. Cyanide gets that kill.
Ooh.
The third blast of the ultimate will chunk down Kasing. There is a shockwave coming onto Reckless and Yellow Star, but it's not enough. Another inhibitor goes to Fnatic.
There was actually a good amount of damage there onto Reckless, but not enough to warrant the wild growth. Selfie had finally got a bit of ability power, but it is just far too little. It is far too late. Fnatic, they're going for the win.
Fnatic moving in onto this one. The Supa Hawk Crew retreat back off onto the base, and Fnatic with that victory seal up their second position here and get a bye into the semi-finals in the playoffs.
Fantastic performance out of Fnatic. Far and away, more confident, more controlled. The only mistakes this game was being too predictable in the opening few minutes. Everywhere else from there, it's just been complete control. And as you rightly said, Joe, in the semi-finals now, guaranteed.
Yeah, and as you said, I mean, there's nothing that they've really done wrong. It was an attempt to dive, which didn't cost them much more than, I believe, 2 flashes. They then, I thought, were going to do it onto the bottom lane. Actually, what happened was, Soaz walked in there towards Dragon area. They got a kill, and they were able to then get the Dragon. They got the tower, and from then, they just moved perfectly around the map. Supa Hawk Crew had a couple of people caught out as well. We have to say that got Fnatic rolling when it came to the kills. I mean, if you look down the scoreboard, Impaler just didn't really show anything for the Supa Hawk Crew this game. It's hard though, and that's the comp that they had, that Peke was always somewhere around.
Yep.
Once a Dark Binding lands, those 3 charges of his ultimate are easy to land.
Impaler lived up to his name. He was impaled.